But the deoxyribonucleic acid, this
people know
fluid,
DNA.
This fluid has the blueprint that tells your body and your cells what to do. And so it's there, but it has to have that material, that raw material to work with. So what we're finding is that by changing the fuel and giving the body the fuel that God originally intended, okay, we're not talking about a product around on the other side of the world that's costly. We're talking about things that grow, things that come from the earth, that come right out of the ground, and it's a combination of the sun and the soil producing a plant and eating the elements of that plant. It gets into the cell, and the cell has a stronger ability, and it's stronger. And so what happens is, if you treat the body like a whole, not like your arm has a problem with cancer, or you know, your heart has a problem, treat the entire body with diet and with lifestyle. And you know, I'm not really to that point yet to explain the acronym, but whenever you give me the cue, I can give the acronym.
Okay, you can mention it. Okay.
I can? Okay.
Sure.
The acronym that we use and have been using for all of my life is the New Start.
What does it mean?
Nutrition, exercise, water, sunshine, temperance, rest, air, and trust in God. So, you know, I said that fast, but nutrition would be eating God's original diet. Okay, nutrition, exercise, exercising the body keeps the blood flowing. Water, the architectural component of every cell is actually water.
80%.
70 to 80% of our body, if you squeeze or dry the brain, you only have just a few ounces. You know, it goes down to nothing. We are pretty much water. And when we do not drink water, our kidneys recirculate and constantly work to purify the water within our body. And we're also losing through our sweat. And when you breathe, you're losing in the air that we exhale. So water, sunshine, of course, isn't a problem in this country. You have plenty of sunshine.
Sunshine here is not beneficial, but it's just like a torment.
Yeah, I don't get too much into the sun issue here because you have too much sun. I mean, you got a lot of sun. But for people that think that the sun is harmful, depending on your race, if you have darker skin, you're able to manage and handle more sun. Did you know that it's called, some people call it the 7-dehydrocholesterol of the skin, the epidermis, has the ability, when cholesterol comes out through the skin with the sun hitting the skin, it actually converts it to vitamin D. And so that lowers blood pressure, it helps the skin, of course, and hopefully, if you're a vegetarian, you only have the cholesterol that your body makes. You don't have 10,000 other animal cholesterols in your body, because that's not healthy, and that's the cause. And by the way, putting on record here, that is the cause of heart disease, is cholesterol and plaque from frying foods, from eating fats and eating the animals. You know, it's called the animal's revenge, because he gets revenge by leaving a little bit of his cholesterol in your body. You've killed him, he's going to get revenge, and eventually you will die.
Killing you slowly as well.
Yeah, so New Start, and then sunshine, rest, getting proper rest.
How important is rest? Because especially nowadays, people are keep on working.
Well, you don't have to sleep half of your life, but some say 30 or 40%. It's a good share of your life. You are supposed to sleep. Your body heals.
What's that? Is there a particular time?
Each person varies. They're not all the same. You know, people have different genes and different sleep needs. I tend to need more sleep than some people, and your body will tell you if you feel tired. You know, but it's important to note that your body heals when you sleep. I mean, it really does more healing when you're sleeping.
Is there a difference between sleeping during the broad day and at night?
Yes, actually, and you know, I'm not going to get too much into this right now, of course, but with regards to the energy that the sun provides onto this planet. Science is pointing towards the sleep before midnight as being more beneficial twice as much as after midnight.
Oh, okay.
And it seems that that is the case. So when you sleep after midnight, you're losing the benefits of the energy from the sun prior to midnight. So it's important to go to bed early when the sun goes down, wake up early. That's the best.
Okay, I got you on that because especially here in the Philippines, we have this BPOs. You know what is business process outsourcing? American people or Canadian people or Australian people put up businesses here in the Philippines, and some people are on night shift, and the tendency they're going to sleep during the day.
Yeah, you know, that is one of the challenges that I see around the world is the need to work, the need to provide for family, and that's really an individual choice that each person has to make. How important is your life being alive? Some people have a job, makes a lot of money, provides for the family, but it's a detriment to their health. They have life insurance when they die, their family, get rich, and I really believe that your life is more valuable than any money. And I really would vote on the fact that children want their parents around, parents want their children around. They would rather have, to be able to see them than to have the money. Maybe not in all cases, but that's my my principle.
That's your principle.
So it's just a matter of, you have to find out a lot of times when people get sick, and this is for the Filipino people to understand, when you go to the city and you're working this rush life and you start to break down, I have to encourage many times people to go back into the country, into the province, and slow down their life and to be able to heal.
But a lot of Filipinos are planning to go abroad because they believe that there's a greener pasture.
That's the answer to their problems. Well, I wouldn't say that that's not true. It is true that many places in the world have more abundant resources. However, I've made 14 trips to this country. I'm not a completely newbie in this country. And so I've come to, like I say, love the people and the country, and I happen to know that this country has some beautiful places and some resources, plants. You're near the equator, so you've got this year-round growing season, sun and water and earth. It's an incredible blessing. And so when you can grow food like that, you're going to have the ability